And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. Getting the nod on the mound, Jose Butto. What do we need to know here?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
And stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Trey Turner at the plate. And this is inside. Butto. He gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact not too many hits either. One out, base is empty. The next offering misses. And now 3-1. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
That's hard hit on the line. Taylor hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And now here is Harper. You look at what the elite pitchers do. They strike hitters out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. And a swing and a miss. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back here in Queens. And on the mound now, Jesus Luzardo.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Next pitch is outside.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And down on strikes he goes. Now 1 away.
Batting second.
Juan Soto down.
Juan Soto.
Swing and a foul straight back. 1 down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. That'll make it out of here. A solo shot. It's 1-0. 1 out, base is empty. And stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. That one way inside. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. That's to third. Boom. Now he launches a throw over his head. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second safely. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Designated hitter, Brandon Nimmo.
High in the air, out to right. Castellanos gets under it, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Here's Jesse
Batting
Winker.
fifth, left
Thinking he's
fielder,
got a history of
Jesse
coming through in the big
Winker.
spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Citi
Leading off for
Field,
the
Kyle
Phillies,
Schwarber
the
comes up to
designated
hit
hitter,
here.
Kyle Schwarber.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Not close with that one. 2-1. One down. Phillies down a run. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Max Kepler.
One down. Max Kepler at the plate. Castellanos, the base runner at first with one out. He goes down looking. And here comes Alec Bohm. And that misses. 2-1. Two outs. Fouls one off. 2-2. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now Luis Angel Acuna. Fought off foul. That one drifts inside.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Got him. One away. Brett Beatty, the next to hit.
Batting seventh, third baseman, Brett Beatty.
Outside low, and it's 2-1. One down, base is empty. That one missing inside. Hit in the air out to center field. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets.
Taylor.
Kicks and deals. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. In the air, center field. Rojas under it. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now here's the speed threat. Outfielder Johan Rojas. Next offering is in for a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Rafael Marchand stands in for the Phillies. One down, base is empty. Slapped foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. So the Philly batting order turns over. This is Bryson Stott. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
That one missed. 2 outs, base is empty. And there's a ball. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. Back here in Queens, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Hayden Sanger. Line drive, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Up next for the Mets, shortstop,
now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Tap foul at the plate. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a pop-up. Stop. Corrals it. And there's one down. Here's Juan Soto.
Now batting.
He's a guy who does it all with the lack of contact in today's game. This guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too. And that's downstairs and outside.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Has room, and he makes the catch.
Ball's just not carrying the first tonight.
Now batting.
Now you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout.
No, I'm not that cruel. But someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before.
That misses. And that's ball 2. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And that one fouled off. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Back here at Citi Field as we go to the top of the 4th. Trey Turner now.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That one not close. 2-2. This ball's chopped on the ground, and it goes just foul.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
That misses the zone. Full count now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
So here is Bryce Harper. Turner runs. There's the ball. Throw to second. Save. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Tying run in scoring position. Top half of inning number 4. That one well upstairs. And the count's full. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Check on the runner. And Turner's back in.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
Falling behind 2-1. Turner over at second, 1 down. That's inside. And now 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Three and 2 now. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Tying run is in to score from second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Next offering is in for a strike. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Outside low, and the count is even, 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. Lindor sends it to first, and Castellanos is out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now batting Max Kepler. The 1-1. Nope. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one fouled off. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. And we're back. Bottom 4. And now the DH, Brandon Nimmo.
Hitter, Brandon Nimmo.
Just off the inside edge. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Now batting left
So
fielder,
digging in, Jesse Winker. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And misses inside. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 3-1.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here. His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Runner on at first with one gone. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. The 1-1 is fouled off. That missed by a lot, and it's 2-2. Outside with a breaking ball.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Grounder might be 2. Boom. To second, and that's 2.
Now pitching
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Kodai Senga.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And now it's Alec Bohm.
For the Phillies, third baseman, Alec Bohm.
That's down and in.
Well, these Phillies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Not close with that one, and it's 3-2. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Winker drop step going back, and that one's gone. An absolute smash to left. His first homer of the year, and they jump out front. It's 2-1. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. That one blasted deep to right. Soto moving back for it. Gone. He leaves the yard to right, and they add on. It's 3-1. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Rafael Marchand. And now 2-1.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009. And Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
And right back to the mound. Over to first. One away here in the 5th. So the lineup flips over. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 2. That to right. Soto gets under it. And there are 2 down. Trey Turner with a chance now.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one back there, and it's gone. His second of the year. It's 4-1.
Now pitching for
A.J. Minter on a pitch out of the pen here. He's into the game with the bases empty.
A.J. Minter.
Here comes Bryce Harper. 2 outs. Swing and a miss at 96. Struck him out. And Harper down on strikes. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Brett Beatty. That one misses. And now it's 3-2. That one 95 to finish him off. And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Next pitch misses way outside.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Digging in, Hayden Sanger.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Back to the top of the Mets order. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Back here in Queens, top 6. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Lindor puts it away for the out. Nick Castellanos getting ready to hit.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
That one ripped. That's back there. And gone out to the deepest part of the field. A soaring shot to center. And they boost their lead. It's 5-1. So 1 out, nobody on. And here is Max Kepler. And that one is downstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike. And there's a ball. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Full count. 3-2.
Line drive. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Now pitching for
back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Christopher Sanchez. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And now it's Juan Soto.
For the Mets, right fielder.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes. Well, these Mets really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Here's Pete Alonso. little bit low. And a count 2-1.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Jumps, throws, and he'll be safe at first.
Now batting, designated
So a man at first. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. A changeup missing, and it's 2-1. And delivers outside. Next offering is fouled back. Man at first, one away. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Back-to-back singles. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now Jesse Winker.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Now batting.
At the plate, Luis Angel
Acuna.
First and second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And a swing and a miss.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
And that's outside. That's a little bit low. Alonso, the lead runner at second. Nimmo on at first with 2 down. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And a 3-2. Swing and a tapper. To first. Out number 3.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Huascar Brazoban. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies.
Johan Rojas.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Off the bat, he was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
2 strikes.
Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags and goes to third. So up next, Bryson Stott.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up.
Towards first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Here's Trey Turner.
Shortstop Trey Turner.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the top half of inning number 7. The shortstop takes the ball. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Two down, nobody on. That's out to center field. Taylor settles underneath it, makes the catch, and that is that. Back here at Citi Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. And that's down and away. Ground ball left side. Slings it across and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting the center
and now the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. In the air out towards right center. Castellanos moves on it. That's out number 2. Hayden Sanger now at the plate.
Number 30.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Pitch misses. 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Now pitching.
A new pitcher in the game, Danny Young.
Number 81.
He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate.
First baseman, Bryce Harper.
That one not close. And a count 2-1. That one ripped left field. That's back. And that one hops the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, he's been having a hard time just putting the ball in play in this one, so that should help soften the blow. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
That misses. 2-1. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Harper up to third on the wild pitch.
Heads up base running right there.
And a foul ball. Harper, the lone runner, stands at third with nobody out. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting.
Now
right
here is Nick Castellanos. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Strikes him out. Went with the sweeper and it worked. Now the left fielder, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two on, 1 out. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And this one squirts away from the catcher. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
Up next for Philadelphia, third baseman
Alec stands in for the Phillies. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Runners on first and third, 2 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a sweeper misses for a ball.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Now batting, center fielder Johan.
So digging in,
Rojas.
Johan Rojas. 2 on, 2 outs. Oh, that hit him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the lefty's status.
Now batting, catcher Rafael
Marchand will hit next. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Up and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. And it's an 8-run lead.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Anytime you rip a line.
Reed Garrett gets handed the rock out of the pen. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Reed Garrett.
So up next, Bryson Stott. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Rojas, the runner at third. Marchand at first. 2 out of the inning. And they'll do it again. Just off the outside edge. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ripped on a line. And that is that. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels, and I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
That missed
Ball
inside.
inside.
2-2. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all. And everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And it's fouled away. That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was
Now
awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
The Phils up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's to third. Boom. They get the force, and that ends the inning. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner. On the ground to third. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
First baseman.
Base is empty,
Harper.
1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Swings through that one out in front that time.
One ball.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Up
2
next
outs,
for
base is empty.
Philadelphia, the
Kyle
designated hitter,
Schwarber
Kyle
stands in for the
Schwarber.
Phillies. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Hard hit to third. Fires across the diamond, and the inning is over.
Now pitching for
Tanner
Philadelphia.
Banks takes over on the
Number
mound.
58.
And you know, bullpen guys can
Tanner
struggle
Banks.
sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
For the Mets,
And stepping in for New York, Jesse Winker.
Winker.
Ball. That pitch is
This
out.
hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Now it's going to be Luis Angel Acuna. One down, base is empty. Started to swing, held up. And now it's even up.
2-2 to count. The count is full.
The Mets with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. Got him swinging. And they're down to their last out.
Now batting.
Next to hit, Brett
Third
Beatty.
baseman, Brett Beatty.
That one
Ball
misses, and it's 2-1. Banks is just 1 strike away. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4. My partner known
Now batting,
for
the
being
center
a
fielder,
touch
Tyrone
hacktastic. All right,
Taylor.
you walked 130 times
Oh, my goodness.
in your career.
I can't even believe I can't. I win. I'm saying, when
130
did that
times.
happen?
Yeah.
I don't.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting, number 30.
So up next for New York, Hayden Sanger. Now a screamer into the outfield. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies slugged their way to a win in this one.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays. Great performances all the way around. Just 1 run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.